500 kids have gone missing in D.C. in 2017. Sex trafficking fears have officials asking FBI for help. Washington, D.C. A total of 501 juveniles have been reported missing in D.C. since the beginning of the year. This startling number has forced the hands of several officials who've written a letter to call on special help from the Justice Department in investigating the matter. The letter, obtained by the Associated Press, asked FBI Director James Comey and Attorney General Jeff Sessions to devote the resources necessary to determine whether these developments are an anomaly or whether they are indicative of an underlying trend that must be addressed. It was signed by Congressional Black Caucus Chairman Cedric Richmond, D. Law, and Del Eleanor Holmes Norton, who represents D.C. in Congress. 10 children of color went missing in our nation's capital in a period of 2 weeks and at first garnered very little media attention. That's deeply disturbing, Richmond's letter said. As the AP reports, the District of Columbia logged 501 cases of missing juveniles, many of them Black or Latino, in the first 3 months of this year, according to the Metropolitan Police Department, the city's police force. 22 were unsolved as of March 22, police said. The Twitter profile for the D.C. Police Department is quite literally riddled with images of missing young Black and Latino girls. In spite of the officials' concern and the posts on Twitter, police are assuring the public that there is nothing out of the ordinary. "We've just been posting them on social media more often," said Metropolitan Police spokeswoman Rachel Reed. "We can't focus on the numbers," said Derica Wilson, co-founder of the Black and Missing Foundation. "If we have one missing child, that's too many." Police then went on to dispel talk of these girls being kidnapped and sold into slavery by human traffickers. "We have no indication to believe that young girls in the district are being preyed upon by human traffickers in large numbers," said Police Commander Chanel Dickerson, leader of the Youth and Family Services Division, according to NBC News 4. Image, http://pixel.watch/QT7. Notice how Dickerson said in large numbers as a qualifier, meaning he didn't rule out the fact that there are human traffickers in the area preying on young girls. As the Free Thought Project pointed out on several occasions, some of these traffickers have already been caught in D.C. and some of them have been cops. Linwood Barnhill Jr., a veteran of the D.C. Police Department, was exposed by the Free Thought Project for running a child sex ring out of his house. In 2014, in an early morning search warrant issued for his Southeast D.C. apartment found a 15-year-old girl who had previously been reported missing by her parents. When police rescued the girl, she told officers that she had met 6 other girls inside the Southeast D.C. apartment who told her they were also being prostituted, including with ads posted on Backpage.com. Barnhill also took naked photos of the girls, purportedly for use in advertisements for sex. Marijuana, condoms, and a large mirror were also seized from the apartment. Law enforcement officials say that the seized mirror had the names of other females who were being trafficked written on it. Around that same time, another cop in the area was also exposed and arrested for trafficking teens. Layman Maneh, 32, of Baltimore, pleaded guilty to traveling across state lines and using a telephone and internet to operate a prostitution business using 2 teens he prostituted out over 300 times. According to the AP, Wilson also said she is concerned about whether human trafficking is a factor, citing the case of 8-year-old Rella Sherrod, who has been missing since she vanished from a city homeless shelter in 2014. A janitor who worked at the shelter was found dead of apparent suicide during the search for the girl. "They prey on the homeless, they prey on low-income children, they prey on the runaways, they prey online," Wilson said. Whether these recent disappearances are an anomaly or signals of underlying trends, it is essential that the Department of Justice and the FBI use all of the tools at their disposal to help local officials investigate these events, and return these children to their parents as soon as possible, Richmond said. According to the anti-human trafficking group, Polaris, located in D.C., the number of trafficked humans in the U.S. is startling. Since 2007, the National Human Trafficking Hotline, operated by Polaris, has received reports of 22,191 sex trafficking cases inside the United States. In 2016, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children estimated that 1 in 6 endangered runaways reported to them were likely sex trafficking victims. The International Labor Organization estimates that there are 4.5 million people trapped in forced sexual exploitation globally. In a 2014 report, the Urban Institute estimated that the underground sex economy ranged from $39.9 million in Denver, Colorado, to $290 million in Atlanta, Georgia. Sadly, the U.S. government appears to spend far more time looking for an illegal plant or for Tom Brady's jersey, than they do on missing children.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheep up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County COPWATCH with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, at least I can do it, 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, if I got, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. 47,000 of you so far right now. $1 a day. $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.